Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on this channel. I want to upload this second video before I get to watching baseball games for tonight. So I'm my WB videos, so if you want to check that one out, go check that one out. I want to get my NASCAR Cup Series playoff predictions, 2025 NASCAR Cup playoff predictions. I don't know if I'm going to do any other predictions for the week. I might. We'll see if I want to predict any other series. But let's get to the Cup Series. So the 2025 regular season drew to a close after Daytona, leaving us with a 16-driver field and a 3-round battle that will accumulate in the NASCAR Cup Series Championships on Sunday, November 2nd at Phoenix with the field of drivers set. I'll make some predictions. So let's dive into it. Hate the playoffs. I've expressed that many times on this channel. Hate the playoffs. It's just bullshit every year. You'll get your 15th, 17th place average finish championship, and the NASCAR Shields will drool all over it. Hopefully we're actually a deserving champion this year. But I'm not counting on it. But let's start round of 16, starting this weekend at Darlington. I guess I'll recap the playoffs. Not really, can't say I'm excited for them. Hopefully Darlington's good. I mean, we've had 2 straight good races, so I'm not counting on 3. But if we actually have tire fall off, it could be 3. But for Darlington, I'm going to say William Byron wins, tie with Kyle Larson playoff points. He can basically sleepwalk his way to the round of 12 if he just runs good. However, his come off a relatively disappointing showing at Daytona due to a penalty. He's been a bit overlooked early on in championship war predictions. I think that'll change on Sunday night. He has the highest average finishing position, 9.1. The second most top 5's 3, and the most top 10's 5. And the second most laps led, 328 laps led in the next-gen era, over 7 races at Darlington. He's expected to deliver again. And good old Darlington, South Carolina, coming through with a win, will advance him to the round of 12. So I'll say Byron will win. At Gateway, the Enjoy Illinois 300, going to be a shit show there. So in the round of 16, Joey Logano is on the bubble with the 12th spot, plus 1 just ahead of Reddick, Berry, and Austin Dillon. I think he'll put himself in a more secure position with the top 10 performance at Darlington, possibly, to begin the playoffs. But it's worth noting he's finished outside the top 10 4 of the 7 races there in the next year, and no matter, he'll punch his ticket to the round of 12 thanks to a trip to one of his favorite tracks. Team Penske thrives at Gateway, where Logano has the highest average finishing position, 3.0 in the last 3 races. So I think he'll win at Gateway, as bad as I hate to say it, because I want to see his fucking eliminated in the first round. And then Bristol. So in the final race for round of 16, with the majority of the spots to advance, already be locked up. Logano, Byron, Larson, Hamlin, Blaney, Elliott, Bale, Briscoe, and Cindric will be safe. With just enough points cushion, Shane Van Gisbergen will play things safe to narrowly make it in by avoiding disaster at Bristol. Bubba Wallace will put himself on the brink of getting knocked out one of his worst tracks. 25.7 average running position, but he'll advance as well. The final spot, I think, will come down to Chastain and Reddick at a track where Chastain has historically fared better than Reddick. His success there, and Reddick will narrowly push the number 1 into the next round. So I have Tyler Reddick, Austin Dillon, Josh Berry, and Alex Bowman getting eliminated. Actually, yeah, I'll say. I kind of want to go a little bit bold, because who knows what can happen in these shit show playoffs. Advancing, I'll have Logano, Byron, Larson, Hamlin, Blaney, Bale, Elliott, Briscoe, Cindric, Bubba, SVG, and Chastain. I mean, I think SVG can make this round. He just has to run at least good, decent, in the first round and somehow get stage wins. Round of 12, New Hampshire. For the first time since March 9th, Christopher Bell's going to win a race. The 20 car hasn't exactly had the greatest summer, but advancing to the round of 12 means racing at his favorite track, his best track, New Hampshire. He's the only Cup driver with multiple wins at New Hampshire in the next era. It'll also be a strong showing with probably for Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, but Bale punches ticket to the round of 8. Larson, I think, will win Kansas. There are a ton of tracks on the NASCAR playoff slate that give Hendrick a real advantage. Kansas is one of them, though. Larson with an average finish of 6.3, Bowman 6.8, Chase 11.4, Byron 12.7 are in the top 10 for best average finishers at Kansas. I think Larson will secure his ticket to the round of 8 based on points, with the top 3 showing. However, it will be Alex Bowman who comes through with the win. Unfortunately, it'll come just 2 weeks after he's knocked out of the playoffs. So I think Alex Bowman will win it Kansas, because he runs pretty well at Kansas. At the Roval, I'll say SVG gets the win. He'll be in must-win territory, and I think he'll get the win. So I think, unfortunately, I think Chase Elliott, he's my favorite driver, but I think he'll get eliminated. So haven't had good speed lately, and I just don't really have enough speed to get. They might get to the round of 8. I mean, I trust Chase, but the team just needs to bring fast cars. But I have Chase, Bubba, Cindric, and Chastain getting eliminated. Advancing, Larson, Byron, Blaney, Hamlin, Bell, SVG, Briscoe, and Logano. SVG going to the round of 8 might be bold, but if he can get past the first round, then I think he has a good shot of possibly missing the round of 8 because the Roval. And he's won, what, 4 consecutive road courses, so even regardless, even if he was out by here, I still have him winning this race. But yeah, that's who I have eliminated and who would win balance. The round of 8 at Las Vegas, South Point 400. I'm going to say Ryan Blaney wins here and advances championship forward. In the 7 races in the next-gen car, he ranks 31st, 21.9 average finish position with just 2 top 10 finishes. However, it's worth remembering what happened earlier this year. After a crash during practice, he started the race from the back of the field, made up to 6th into stage 2 after he was 7th midway through the final stage 4, getting taken out in a wreck, which always seems to happen. But you're probably finished 3rd in the spring race at Vegas, and he'll avenge his demons in his return, delivering a win that clinches a spot in the championship race. I just think Blaney's really, really fucking good. And he has the best speed at Penske by far. It's not even close. And it feels like he runs good no matter where they go. Talladega, this might be a little bit bold. What is happening? But this might be a little bold, but I think Kyle Larson will win Talladega and become the 2nd driver to win his way to the championship forward. He isn't the greatest he isn't coming off the greatest regular season by his standards, but there can be a bit of a Patrick Mahomes-like improvement come playoff time. Well, Larson's never won at Talladega in the Cup Series. He's finished in the top 5 3 times, last 7 races, with Blaney preparing for Phoenix. Larson beats out Joe Logano and Byron to clinch the championship forward spot. At Martinsville, Denny Hamlin. No. Actually, let's go. Team Penske was elated with this playoff venues NASCAR pick for this season. Gives them a better chance than any team of sending 2 drivers championship forward. Blaney would be in a spot to win this race, but Penske will be pouring everything it has into helping Logano. Advance. And you know what? I'll say he wins Martinsville. And Logano again for the championship. So, Logano securing a win means there's just 1 spot left for points between Hamlin, Bell, Byron, and Briscoe. It's going to be Briscoe, the driver who outraced them all this summer, turning his consistent finishes into a championship berth. So, I'll have Denny, Bell, Shane, and Byron getting eliminated. Championship forward, Blaney, Logano, Larson, and Briscoe. And it's good news for NASCAR fans is this year will be the last time for the one race championship is held at Phoenix. Unfortunately for Larson and Briscoe, the weeks of preparation Blaney got to do for Phoenix pay off, just as it did for Joey Logano. I think it's going to come down to Team Penske battle, but Blaney wins it at the finish. Penske wins its 4th consecutive NASCAR championship, with Logano and Blaney splitting them two apiece. And I have Ryan Blaney win the championship. He's been one of the most consistent drivers, but the DNFs have not been his fault. None of them. It's just wrong place, wrong time, or mechanical failure. But he's been consistent the last few weeks, and he has great speed every week, no matter where they go. And Penske's really good at Phoenix. That's a track Blaney's good at. So, say he won the championship. So that's my predictions. I guess some bold predictions in this, but it's the playoffs. I mean, anything's fucking possible. I don't like the playoffs, but anything's possible. But yeah, that's my prediction. So leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. That's Mac Light. Peace, and leave your thoughts in the comments section below.